Hello and welcome back to I Have a Box. So we were carrying on directly as we started last time with some blue stuff, and we have Dissolve, which is a counter target spell, scry 1 for 3, which is an uncommon. Fate Foretold, 2 cost enchantment, and battlefield draw a card, and a creature dies, destroy the control for the card. Gainsay, 2 cost in common, counter target blue spell. Irony! Your dry folk must take the air for granted. You constantly insist on wasting it. Oof. So, it seems like in Theros there's like one card for every, type, for every color, that seems to be just the most ironic thing. Like, there's that black card where, destroy target black creature. Or, yeah, Griptide. Returns to the top of library. Horizon Scholar. 6 cost flying 4/4, which allows you to scry 2. Not bad. Also kind of looks like Urza in a way. Lost in the Labyrinth, 1 cost -3, -0 and something, and scry 1. Mnemonic Wall. When ends battlefield, may trade target instant sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Not bad. I know somebody runs that in a wall deck. Nimbus Dryad, 3 cost or bestow for 5/2/2. Flying and enchanted creature has +2 this split has flying. Omen Speaker. I think I saw it in the previous thing, and I swear it's been reprinted. Prescient Chimera. 5 cost, 3/4 flyer whenever you cast an instant or sorcery. Scry 1. We have Seagull's Revenge, 6 cost uncommon. Return up to 3 target creatures your opponent's control throw in its hand, and then scry for 1. Also, kind of like that artwork with the ship. Pretty cool. Then we have another uncommon, Sea Lot Monster. 5 cost, can't attack unless the pending player controls an island, and it can be monstrous for 7. When it becomes monstrous, target island becomes an island in addition to its other types. 8 to 5/5 already for 5, but for 5, 6, 7, it can become an 8/8. And also turns him into an island. Which is also where that other card comes in green, if you're playing Simic colors. Or whatever. Yeah, you could, Stymied Hopes. Can counter target spell unless his opponent control plays 1 and scry. Thassa's Bounty. 6 cost, draw 3, target player puts top 3 cards of the library into his or her graveyard. It's not great for the cost. But sure. And we have Thassa's Emissary, which is an uncommon crab boy. When it or an enchanted creature deal damage to the player, draw a card, and enchanted creature gets +3/+3. It bestows for 7. And Triton. Well, there's only 3 of those emissaries as well, which is weird. We have Triton Fortune Teller, which is also an uncommon, 3 cost. It's heroic whenever you cast a spell that targets it, draw a card. Now that is actually really good. Obviously, it's blue effect, but Triton Shore Thief, 1/2 for 1, actually pretty good, especially when you consider that Merfolk got tons of support in the last few blocks. Triton Tactics, uncommon for 1, up to 2 target creatures, you get +0/+3 until end of turn, untap them. At the end of this turn, at this turn's next end of combat, tap each creature that is blocked by one of those creatures this turn, and it doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Interesting. And there's 4 copies of that. I might run that in something where tapping stuff or having stuff untapped matters. Vaporkin, flying can only block creatures with flying. 4 of that. Voyages and return target creature to return his hand and scry 1 for 2. Wave Crash Triton, 3 cost, heroic. When you cast a spell targets it, tap target creature by control. Doesn't untap, blah 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 until it's end step. We got some black. Asphodel Wanderer. 1 cost Skelly Boy Soldier for 3 generator. It's a 1/1. I still prefer Wandering Dead over that. Or Reassembling Skeleton. Baleful Eidolon. Bestow for 5 or 2 for a 1/1. And Death Touch. It's kind of bad actually. There are better ways to get Death Touch on things than the better bestow effects. They're better bestow levels even. Blood Toil Harpy. 3 cost flyer, 2, and its battlefield player at least 1 life. It's a 2/1 for 3. Boon of Erebus. Target gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Regenerate it. You lose 2. Karen Lampad, bestow for 6, has Intimidate. You can give something just 2/2 and Intimidate. And some uncommons, cut through it maneuver. So 4 costs, up to 2 creatures get. Yeah, we saw those before, didn't we? We have some white cards. Battle-wise Valor. Target creature gets +2/+2 in the turn scry. Chosen by Heliod. Enchant creature, draw a card when you cast it, +0/+2. Did Relentless Onslaught, 2 targets get +2/+2 in a turn, uncommon. That's alright for 3, I guess. Could be better. Decorated Griffin, 5 cost, flyer. You can prevent damage that would be dealt to you for 2. It's an uncommon. It is a 2/3, I guess, for 5. Flying. Divine Verdict. Destroy target attacking blocking creature. We've seen various different incarnations of stuff like that. As far as Warden, you can tap creature with power 3 or less. We have Evangel of Heliod, uncommon for 6. Ooh. When it enters the battlefield, put a number of 1/1 white soldier creature tokens on the battlefield equal to your devotion to white. Each in its mana cost of opponents you control counts towards your devotion to white. That's interesting. We have also got Glare of Heresy, which is a 2-cost white card, which is exile target white permanent. Which is pretty damn clever. Because white exiles a lot. And to exile something that's white is pretty damn good for 2 mana. And of course, I don't know if that's a Johnny or whether that is another, I don't think it's a Johnny. But it's definitely one of a Johnny's kind. God's Willing, for 1. Target creature control gets protection from color of your choice on hand scry. Good for 1. Heliod's Emissary, which is uncommon, for 4. I'm guessing each one had an emissary and each one was uncommon. Whenever its enchanted creature attacks target creature and opponent controls, 4 costs 3/3, and enchanted creature gets +3/3. It's actually probably the best one of the best ones I've seen so far. Hopeful Eidolon, 1 cost, bestow for 4. Lifelink, pretty terrible actually. Lagona Band Elder, 3 cost. When it enters the battlefield, you control enchantment. If you control enchantment, you gain 3 life. It's a 3/2. Last Breath. Exile target creature with power 2 or less. Its controller gains 4 life. Sure. Leonin Snurcaster. Hey look, it's a cat man. When it enters the battlefield, you may tap to a creature. 2 cost. It's alright. Observant Aliad. 2 cost or 5 to bestow. Vigilance, 2/2 and Vigilance. That's alright as a creature for 3. And then we have the Ordeal of Heliod. When you sacrifice it, gain 10 life. Those, well, I already have one of them in my deck. Those will probably go into Johnny because 10 life gain pretty much instantly for 2. It's pretty good. Yeah, but life gain doesn't matter that much. It does when you're playing stuff like Canopy. I think it's Canopy Gorger. And also Sarah Avatar. Just 10 extra power and toughness. Ray of Dissolution, 3 cost, destroy target enchantment, you gain 3. It's not like great. Although it is because it's just enchantment. Scholar of Theros. Each opponent loses 1 life in black. For 3 in the black, you gain life with lost. Oh, it's an Orzhov card, great. Basically. They have Cetisan Battle Priest, 2 cost, 1/3 heroic. Whenever you cast a spell targets it, you gain 2 life, that is. Then Citizen Griffin, 5 cost, it's in Selesnya, I guess, colors. 5 cost flyer, or for 4, 2 green. Gets +2/+2 and then their turn, and this ability only once each turn for 4. So it's a 5 cost 3/2, which could become a 5/4 for an extra 4 mana per turn. No? How about just no? Southern Artisan, 5 cost 3/5. Just no ability, just flavor text. But it is a giant, and I guess there's flavor, there's synergy. Traveling Philosopher, it's a bear. Then we have 6 cost Vanquish the Foul even. 6 cost Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater, scry 1. Seems weird for 6 cost, and probably pretty bad, but okay, sure. Wingsteed Rider, 3 cost 2/2 flyer, that's actually pretty good. And when you cast a spell that targets it, put +1/+1 on it. That's actually pretty good. Then we have Yoked Ox, which is a 0/4 for 4, which isn't a defender, but basically is. And our last little bundle here, I believe. What colour haven't we seen? Haven't seen it. Oh, and we've got some multicolor as well. We have Annul, Ordeal of Nylea, so 2 more of those. Ferris Band Centaurs, for 4 of those. Satyr Hedonist, you can sacrifice it for 1 red, and add 3 red to your mana pool. Which is alright, it's not bad in royal colours. We have Uncommon, which is a 3 cost Satyr Piper, which is 2/1 for 4, target creature must block this turn if able. There are strats that can be done with stuff like that, and that isn't bad. Though it's a high cost for it, that's actually pretty good if you know what you're doing with it. We have Savage Surge, gives just 2 to the end of turns to untap that creature. Actually pretty good. We have Sedge Scorpion, which is a 1 cost 1/1 Death Toucher. Actually pretty good if you run 1/1 Death Touch. Well, it's part of 1/1 Death Touch. Thacolides the Mighty, Slayer of Minotaurs, Vanquisher of Giants, killed by a scorpion. Inscription on a crow engrave. We have Shedding Winds, 3 cost. Deal 7 damage to target creature with flying. Enemies of the wood, your presence here is a slap in Nylea's face. Do not be surprised if she slaps back. Telfie Druid of Nylea. That is a brilliant flavour text. Don't be surprised if Nylea slaps back. Still Enchanted Warrior, 4 cost heroic with double +2/+2 whenever you target it. Time to feed, 3 cost. Choose target creature by controls. When that creature dies this turn, you're gaining 3 life. Target creature you control fights that creature. Nom 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 nom. Voyaging Satyr on 2 cost, and you can tap it to untap target land. Actually, not bad. Vulpine Goliath, 6 cost for a 6/5 giant fox with trample. Also, it's adorable. It's adorable. I don't think there's many fox creatures there. There's mostly wolves and bears. Warrior's Lesson, 1 cost 1/1. Until end of turn, up to 2 creatures you control gain whenever this creature does come in a player, draw a card. It's alright for 1 cost, and that is an uncommon. And we're into multicolored. So we have a Crone Hoplite, which is it's just Boros colors, uncommon. 1/2. Whenever it attacks, it gains X. 0 until end of turn, where X is another attacking creature you can control. Nice. Then we have Battlewise Hoplite. I'm guessing color set has one of these. Uncommon, 2 cost in Azorius. Whenever you cast a spell that targets it, put a +1/+1 on it, then scry. And I'd like to mention that is also a bear, which is actually pretty nice. It's a grizzly bear. Chronicler of Heroes. When in this battlefield, if you draw a card, if you control a creature, +1/+1 counter on it. It's not bad either. And that's it. Lesna. Horizon Chimera, 4 cost uncommon in Simic. Flash, Flying, Trample. Whenever you draw a card, you gain a life. 3/2. That is amazing, actually, because it's a 3/2 Flying Trampler. Though Trample on Flying is kind of weird. And whenever you draw a card, you gain a life as well. That's like adding value to the fact that you're drawing cards. And then Kragma Warcaller, 5 cost in Rakdos. 2/3. Minotaur creatures will have haste. Whenever a Minotaur you control attacks, it gets +2 blizzard until end of turn. Neat. Then we have 5 cost in Golgari, which is Farika's Mender. It's a Gorgon, because Golgari colors. It's a 4/3, not bad. When in this battlefield, you may return target creature enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. Sentry of the Underworld. I actually had one of these in my deck at one point. 5 cost in Orzhov. Flying Vigilance 3/3 for 5, and you can pay 3 life and Orzhov one of each, and to regenerate it, which is actually really damn decent. Also, it's a bib. We then have an uncommon in Demir, Shipwreck Singer, which is a siren. Of course it is. It's a flyer for 1/2, for 2, including a blue. Target creature an opponent controls attacks this turn if able, and for 1 in the black. Target attack creature get -1/-1 till end of turn, but you have to tap it for that. But it's okay. It's pretty good, and I like the flavor text of being able to call things towards you. For 3 in Is It, we have Spellheart Chimera, which kind of looks weird because it's basically a flying goat. It's a star 3. Oh, it's Flying Trample with the same ability as Enigma Drake. Enigma Drake. I love stuff like that, to be fair. One of those might well go in my Nickel Bolas deck because those abilities are actually pretty funny. Then we have Uncommon in Colorless, Anvil Route Raptor, which is an artifact creature, flying and first strike. Pretty good. And it's also a Metal Bib. Oh wait, there's 5 of those. Okay. And then we have Bronze Sable. It's a Flamecast Wheel, uncommon. 1 cost, and then it's on the field, and then 5 in sacrifice. They deal 3 damage to target creature. But I'm guessing there's things that you could use this for, because it's only a 1 cost artifact. Fleet Feather Sandals, flying in haste for 2 and equip for 2. Not bad. Opaline Unicorn. It's a mana rock creature. Prowler's Helm, 2 cost. Can't be blocked except by wolves. Unequipped. And equipped for 2. Not bad. Traveler's Amulet, which is quite a nice artwork of Traveler's Amulet. 4 of those. Witch's Eye. Quick creature has 1 tap it, square 1. It's alright. It's a bit disgusting though. And finally we have 4 Unknown Shores. Because Unknown Shores. Which is the only land that we got. Like heck, we didn't want to build a deck out of this lot by itself. But I just would like to care to mention, although we didn't get any rares, which I wasn't expecting to get any, that entire pile there is all uncommons. Whew. And most of them are play sets of commons, which is absolutely insane. So if you wanted to build a deck, if you wanted to build all the Theros decks, there's most of your stuff. Pretty much. But now I'm kind of interested to see what the rares of Theros are like. I'm guessing there was some really crazy stuff for heroics. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video here. Don't forget to leave a like and such if you did. This is Scared Jake signing off. And guys, once again, bye-bye for now.